Promise I won't sing on the start this time because people were making fun of me last time.
Oh, welcome
Oh,
everybody.
I see that.
No. You cannot interrupt the intro ever in life when you're an invited guest. You never interrupt the intro. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Fetterly Club podcast. This is the glorious one here. We have the Oz.
That's right. I'm here too, baby.
It's right there. And we have Araceli.
What's going on?
What
Today I actually decided to join. Not like last week where I just heard you guys laughing and laughing. Wow.
I know you actually. I'm surprised you're actually in a social mood today. You're never in a social mood. So.
Oh.
You're correct. That is correct. You're right.
This is true.
That's only because I wanted to get on here and talk shit because I messaged you yesterday and asked you to play and you totally ignored me.
I was out and about.
Yeah, you know, what the hell is wrong with you? Trying to get sick and shit?
Was he acting sus?
Hella sus.
He was acting sus.
Yeah, there's a picture he was holding like this and I'm like, why?
Am I being voted out?
Definitely.
FYI, I am not the imposter.
It's black. It's definitely black. And then we can bloat for blue.
Red is acting sus.
We can't. We cannot bloat for blue. We can vote for blue. That'd be great.
Oh, damn. Wow. Wow. What a way to start the show this morning.
Unlike it when it's you, huh? Anyway, okay. Good morning, everybody.
Angelica Ruiz said, good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for that delicious burrito that we ate yesterday. It was delicious. Good morning to you.
So you're saying that you didn't even bring me food?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm out.
And if you do it, it most likely will fly out of the window while you're trying to drink the juice. You know?
Popusa!
Oh, update on that. I don't know if I did say it or not. It actually ended up still in my car when I checked the next morning.
No way, really?
It was still in there. Because I'm like, fuck, I gotta go clean that shit. And I went there and I was like, I opened the door and the first thing that falls out of the... I don't know how it didn't fall out when I got out of the car. I opened it and it was like right there between like the seat and like the side of the car.
Right.
I was like, oh shit, here's the pupusa. And then I just picked it up. But yeah.
Did you take it home and try to eat it? I'm pretty sure it would have been so fine.
It wasn't good anymore.
You don't know that.
When I do something stupid like that, I'll go ahead and give you the pupusa that's in the car.
No, thank you.
All right, then. Cool. Sweet.
So, who's trying to go with me to Boba Time? Because we just got a bunch of these.
What is boba time?
It's boba.
I know. Where is that located at?
Yeah. It's right there in Starbucks.
Down here in Commerce?
Where the nail shop was at?
Huh?
Where the nail
next to the Starbucks. I think so, yeah. Because it's right in front of the Wells Fargo. So
yeah.
Probably like where that Chinese food place used to be.
Oh, it's probably in the Chinese food spot itself.
No, because they're on the corner, and this is
okay.
A little bit more to the side. Or maybe where they were selling the clothes.
Probably. I passed by there on Friday and I didn't see anything. But,
I passed by on. When was it? When did I take Prince to the doctor? I took Prince to the doctor again, and then we passed by there, and I had seen that they had put a new boba time up there, but I didn't see anything, so I was like, okay, fucking, they're barely gonna bring this over. But then that same day I got here and I seen this. Okay, so what is it that you saw?
Okay, so basically, I think at this point, we all got our official ballot in the mail to send in to vote for our measures and our president, vice president, okay? Okay, so I wanted to share this with you because I saw this. Okay, all right, so here, you know how it says, you could vote. I don't know if you can see that. Donald Trump, Mike Pence. This is the first page. And then it says Biden, Kamala Harris. You guys can see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, So if you go up here, you see Rocky de la Fuente and his running mate, Kanye West, in the ballot, which I thought was awesome. And I'm so high on getting that vote. Once again, Roque de la Fuente, Kanye West for vice president. I can't believe you guys didn't see that. That's pretty cool.
I didn't even look at the presidential. nominations.
Yeah, I
Oh
thought
my.
that ballot was actually just for like the county. I didn't know that it was for the whole thing.
It's for the whole thing. By the way, you guys, if you guys are hearing this and you guys get your ballots, please vote yes on Proposition 22, which is it's going to keep the Uber and Lyft drivers as independent contractors. Please vote yes on that ballot. They want to stay independent contractors so they can work the hours that they want to work. Let's
And
keep
also they'll get a Medico and a
yes.
401k.
Please vote yes on that proposition. That's all the propaganda you're going to get out of me in this podcast. Yeah, I just thought that was funny. I wanted to share that with you guys. Ramon, your thoughts? You're so deep in thought.
So that proposition, if you vote yes, it keeps them as independent contractors, but it gives them benefits?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Because right now it's like a part-time job kind of thing. So they're not really getting anything. They're only getting like whatever each ride is going to be providing for them, and that's it. And then the tips that they'll be getting. So they're not getting any benefits from that.
So then they wouldn't be considered independent contractors because then they'll have benefits.
Well, the only way that they'd be considered independent contractors is they're not made. If it does not pass, Uber and Lyft will have to make them full-time employees, create their own schedules, tell them you work from this time to this time. And that's the one thing that they're not trying to do. They're trying to work the times that they want to at the hours that they want to. That's how it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to read up on that one.
Yeah, read up on it. But yes, let's vote yes on that so they can stay independent contractors. And I don't want to lose Uber and Lyft in California because if it doesn't pass, they're leaving.
Yeah, and it's even on the app.
Your Uber Eats, your Grubhub, your Postmates, you know.
You're going to actually have to get up and go to buy your own food, do some exercise.
You won't have that designated driver anymore.
I know. Oh, I used that yesterday.
Yeah. I used to use that when we had kickbacks. Parties. Not anymore. But anyway, let's get this show started with some news. Oz, you have a couple articles? You want me to start it off this today, or you tell me, bro?
Okay, cool. It's just movie-related news that came out. One of
New water.
Hey, whoa.
Aracelia's COVID.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
I choked on my own saliva.
I didn't think you were a choker. Anyway.
I have a very sensitive gag reflex.
Oh my God, there's so many jokes there, but I don't want to get canceled. But yeah, okay. So, Ramon, this actually concerns. I mean, I thought this would interest you because I read it over the week. I don't know if you guys saw, but Netflix dropped a teaser trailer for a new Resident Evil animated series that's coming to Netflix in 2021.
I didn't see that.
No? Okay, so you guys look into it. It actually dropped this week. They're coming out with, it's going to be 8 one-hour episodes for season 1. It will not be based off of the movies. They're not even in Raccoon City, which pisses me off. It's about 4 teenagers. It's gonna be in the middle of, I think, in the UK, starring 2 14-year-old boys getting themselves into Resident Evil type shenanigans. I think what they're trying to do with this series is go more into Stranger Things. Because that's the big thing that's popular right now. If you look at the trailer for Ghostbusters, it's kind of more Stranger Things than the actual Ghostbusters. But in another related news, Netflix greenlit a Avatar: The Last Airbender animated series with the original creators backing it up.
They didn't want to do the live one?
They don't want to do a live one. They want to make an animated series, original Netflix animated series. They have the creators and the original voice actors backing up this show. So,
well, what time period is it going to be in?
That's information that's been given to me that I saw as of this week. Nothing more has been given.
Yeah,
that's all.
It
like,
depends on the setting on when it is.
Yeah, because when Korra ended, was it like in the 1900s, right?
I'm thinking more of like time frame of like whether it's after Korra, before it.
That's why because with Korra's season, they were already coming in with steam power, so they were doing trains, they were doing cars, they were finding all that technology. So when they do this new Avatar, they're gonna be in like now or like right after Korra died, because she could have lived for a long time. Because Kyoshi lived for like Kiyoshi could lived for like 200 years.
Oh shit. Okay.
So Aang
They're
only lived to be with Kitara.
okay. Oh, okay. So this just dropped yesterday. I didn't even read it because I saw it during the week. Okay. So I'm gonna read this article that I just found on Forbes.com. Okay. So it says for Avatar. It says yes, Netflix is still making the new Avatar: The Last Airbender, and there's already bad news here. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, get off of my screen. California residents. No, I don't want to exercise my consumer privacy. Get away. Okay. Well, basically, what the article is saying is as of this week, the Avatar: The Last Airbender original creators have left Netflix due to creative differences.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, so that's what it said as of this week. Okay, so there goes that.
They need to be
That's
careful.
already a bad sign.
They need to be careful with that because the last time they did something with that name, it was
Here we go.
shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, the creators need to be careful
I get
who
you.
they work with this time because
Yeah.
if they do that whole Last Airbender bullshit,
That
it's
movie-
not gonna fly because that movie
that
was
mo-
trash.
Oh my god! And then the way they kept saying Aang's name, Ong.
You
Oh.
see? You see?
What
Yeah.
the fuck is Ong? They really are like exercising those two A's on there.
Yeah.
Like, is that how we supposed to say Aaron's name too? Aaron.
Alright.
Okay. So this is an article. So we'll move on for that one. This one's coming from comicbook.com that says that the Joker producer says that a Mr. Freeze origin movie could be in the works only if it is inspired by Batman the Animated Series. So this article reads, Michael E. Uslan, the shepherd of the Batman film franchise and executive producer of Joker, says filmmakers could do something amazing with the tragic origin story that thought of Mr. Freeze in the Batman original series. Once a campy and cold-hearted comic book villain who wielded a freeze gun, Heart of Ice revamps the rogue as cryogenic scientist Victor Fries, a sympathetic figure fueled by personal loss. So now they're saying that if I believe one of the writers for Joker is starting to start a script on this one. Is there any origin story from the Batman series that you guys would like to see?
The Penguin.
The Penguin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great, actually.
How did he become the Penguin?
Yeah.
They showed it a little bit. I mean, it's in the comics. He was actually born disfigured. He was born disfigured, and his parents didn't want him, so they threw him in the river, and he was raised by penguins. So that's where he gets his kick. He doesn't have the big nose. He just has the characteristics of a penguin.
Or like the hands, because even like
Yeah.
was it Robert? What's his fucking name? The little short.
Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito's
Danny DeVito.
like, character had like those.
Yeah. So in the comic books, he doesn't have the big nose. He just has the penguin characteristics because he was raised by penguins. Because he was disfigured at birth and his parents didn't want him.
Yeah.
Because,
that'd be
like-
cool to see. Just
Yeah, 'cause-
the whole origin story.
Every villain on Batman has an origin story.
Absolutely. The one that I've always been interested in has been Bane. Because
Wait.
in the
They did show him in Batman and Robin though.
yeah, but he
was
actually
like super skinny and
he was
everything.
super skinny, and they made him look like a robber or a thief. But in the comic books, he's actually a Mexican, a Spanish bull rider that went into, I believe it was the cartel, and then he got killed, and we brought him back as Bane.
Oh,
They used
shit.
him, yeah. But yeah, and it's in the comic books. Christopher Nolan tried to do it, and it came out fantastic, but he was not raised in a black pit. But whatever. That's just me, though.
This fool. Nice.
It'll despair.
Have you seen Joker, by the way, Araceli?
I haven't.
That's makes two. Where's Jesse? God damn it, Jesse. Okay, so where we? You guys should really check out Joker. It's fantastic.
I
This one, right?
You already know I'm just waiting for the movies when they're on Blu-ray, because when they're regular DVDs, I don't like them. I just
Came
buy
out on
them.
Blu-ray.
I just buy them. So does it look like I've left my house?
Doesn't look like
I don't know how to answer that.
anything.
You're correct.
Okay.
I don't want to go to Target.
Oh, I don't like
Go to the
Target.
lady right there que se pone enseguida de la güera. She'll probably
Yeah, the
have
5
it.
like bully DVDs.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
don't.
Just go to the
Just,
parking lot.
yeah, just don't
Yeah,
buy
in the
8
parking
Mile
lot.
from her.
No, my stepmom has bought. My stepmom has bought some there, and then like she let me borrow them, and then there's like one or two that look pretty decent, and then there's like that one that just brings you back to your childhood when your parents used to buy those fucking ones, and then you just see people walking by.
Yup. Or the camel shakes.
They're hit or miss. She has some
Yeah.
good ones that are like actual copied from the DVD, and then there's ones that are recorded in the theater.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's some random ass cartoons that you've never even heard of, like Thumbelina and shit. And you're like, what the hell is Thumbelina?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
foreign cartoons and shit. I
yeah.
was like, how do you even get this shit? Who
Okay.
burns these?
So Jamie Foxx, the actor Jamie Foxx, has agreed to return to the MCU in Spider-Man 3 as Electro. Did you guys see the Amazing Spider-Man 2 when he was in it? And you guys watch movies, Araceli? Okay. It says the live action Spider-Verse is finally
I
coming
only
together.
have one Spider-Man movie,
Yeah.
which is Homecoming, and that's it.
You need to watch these movies. They're the ones that Mark Webb directed, the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, were actually pretty decent. So when they transitioned over to the MCU and they got Tom Holland, we were all in a vamp because we're like, what the fuck? Andrew Garfield was actually pretty good at Spider-Man. But
I didn't even see any of those. I only seen the ones with Tobey Maguire and then this one with.
well, yeah, the ones with Tobey Maguire are classic.
Yeah, how are you not gonna freaking want that?
Yeah,
Especially when
but
coming. Venom.
well, I mean, the original J. Jonah Jameson, J.K. Simmons came out in the new Far From Home Spider-Man movie. He was J. Jonah Jameson, J.K. Simmons. You know who that is, right? The owner of the newspaper.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he was in the original with Tobey Maguire. You remember him? So he came back. So he came back to this new MCU. Now Jamie Foxx is coming back from the Amazing Spider-Man movies to play Electro. It says the live-action Spider-Verse is finally coming together after J.K. Simmons, who played J. Jonah Jameson, made the leap to the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Spider-Man Far From Home. It appears that Jamie Foxx is the next Spidey actor to rejoin the franchise. Fox's Electro, one of the villains from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, is going to be joining the ranks of the MCU in the upcoming Spider-Man movie from Marvel and Sony. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Foxx is in the final talks to play Electro once again, this time opposite Tom Holland in the MCU. At this time, there's no telling exactly how Fox's character will appear in the new movie or whether he will even be the same version that he played in the second Andrew Garfield Spider-Man film. The multiverse of the MCU is being dealt with thanks to Avengers Endgame and the upcoming Doctor Strange sequel, so it stands to reason that that Electro that Foxx played in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 could be making a direct jump between universes.
I feel like he should play a different version.
Yeah. The one thing that Jamie Foxx has said about this is that he's not going to be the blue Electro that he was in the other one. In the comic books, Electro is like severely evil, and I think he's like darker colored, like black colored.
Jamie Foxx can play an evil fucking character. He's really good at it.
Is there anybody from other MCU movies? Obviously, they're going to bring Blade in, which is I'm fucking excited that they're going to bring Blade into the MCU.
And have you noticed that Wesley Snipes still wants to play Blade?
And he should. He should play it for the rest of his life.
Yeah, because I told you, right? Because I have the movies and like how I was watching like that last one that they made, and it was so fucking bad. I didn't even get through half of it. Like
the third one?
Yeah, the one with the different guy. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like,
oh, that was a Spike TV series that they were trying to do. Yeah, that shit's bad.
It was fucking horrible. I don't know. He tried too hard just to be Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. See, because nobody can be Wesley Snipes. So this new guy, what's his name? How do you say it? Mahershala Ali, who was in Moonlight. He's gonna be playing Blade. You have to bring back Wesley Snipes. If not as Blade, you can bring him back as Whistler, which is Blade's caretaker.
Yeah.
You have to bring back Wesley Snipes. There is no Blade or Blade movie without Wesley Snipes.
He fucking did a fucking great job in those movies. He was so fucking cocky, even after the movies.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Ramon, Triple H came out in the third Blade movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was an actor.
Blade movies either.
Yeah.
What?
He was.
Yeah.
They're on net. I think they're on Netflix right now.
Damn. All right.
And if you want, I'll let you borrow them.
Is it on
Yeah.
Blu-ray? Because I don't do regular DVDs.
It's a regular DVD because it's a.
I don't do regular DVDs. I have to wait till they come out on Blu-ray.
So stupid.
Okay, so
This
my
is a
final.
trilogy, okay? So I accept
It is a
these
trilogy.
regular
You have to
DVDs.
see it. You have to see the trilogy. Part 2 is actually really freaking good. And then I discovered when I first saw it, I thought it was really good. And then I discovered who actually directed it, and it just like brought the profile back up, which is Guillermo del Toro. Which is, you guys have heard of that name?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Of course.
oh my
Like,
God,
what the
Blade.
fuck?
Then that just, if I didn't like Blade 2 enough, Blade 2 after I found out he directed, I'm like, oh fuck it, it's a classic.
Didn't
Okay.
Jesse take a picture with him?
He did, I
Yeah,
believe so.
I remember that.
Yeah. That show was
it's,
cool.
It's 4 movies that's on there because I can see it from right here.
No,
Yeah.
the 3 movies, and I'm telling you, the 4th one is like a TV series or a
Okay,
TV
yeah.
special. Yeah. Okay, so my final article for the day is from Consequence of Sound says, YouTube apologizes for controversial tweet about creators. So it says here, YouTube has issued an apology for a tweet it made today about content creators on its platform. If you didn't see the tweet, it poked fun at how long many content creators take to get to the subject of a video using the no one meme format. On the surface level, the tweet seemed relatively harmless. However, it was quickly met with criticism and backlash, prompting YouTube to delete it and issue an apology. According to the YouTube social media team, the tweet says, "We hear you, you're right, and we apologize. Our now deleted tweet was intended in good faith, but we missed the mark and did not reflect the spirit of the creator community that we love. Sincerely, the YouTube social team." Now, the original tweet that YouTube put out, you guys know those memes that say no one, absolutely no one, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so YouTube sent out a tweet that says no one, absolutely no one, creators after taking for 15 minutes. All right, let's jump straight into the video.
But it's
I don't
true
know.
though.
I don't know about you guys, but that shit's funny.
It is. Like, why are you gonna get butthurt over like a
And
fucking meme?
people are responded to that tweet with such bullshit, just like insults. Check this out. So one of these guys named Matthew Ball tweeted out, "After 2 hours, YouTube has removed the absurd tweet criticizing YouTube creators for responding to livelihood affecting incentives that YouTube decides. It is like giving your daughter allowance based on hours studied, not grades, then complaining she studies too much." Another person tweeted out, "You intentionally made a soulless algorithm that values quality over quality in video content and then deliberately insulted every single person on your website who struggles to get their work seen. Your tweet was not intended in good faith, which is why you missed the mark." Fuck these people, dude. I swear.
They're probably the ones that are like do that shit.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The people that got offended are probably the ones that do a fucking 15-minute intro and then, all right, let's jump into the video.
Actually, what's the video about? I forgot.
It's so stupid, the sensitivity in America now. It's so stupid, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
Really makes me wanna like move to a different fucking country.
Who will take us? Mexico?
Fuck yeah, dude. If I have to learn Spanish, I'm gonna fucking learn perfect Spanish for them shit.
So retarded, man. I mean, when I read that article in the morning, it's like, okay, it wasn't poking directly at anybody, but it's like what you said. If you got butthurt, that means that's because you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? But it's like, oh, you're offending your creators. I'm not offended, and I'm a creator. Ramon, you're a creator. Are you offended?
I don't know.
Araceli, you have YouTube videos out there. You're a creator. Are you offended?
No.
Because we're not sensitized. The world is so sensitized nowadays.
Yeah.
Everything you say now, it's so weird just to put out an Instagram post or a tweet that's going to be found 10 years from now and used against you.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. It's
Yeah,
so stupid.
It's like times change. So do like the issues of the day. So like, let's say you say something then, and then like it ends up being something major in the future. So they're not fucking gonna bring it back up and then be like, well, you said this, even though you say that you don't stand for that now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like people forget that like people grow and change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I mean, when it goes to that, it's like I know there's people that celebrities that have been that used that was attacked by tweets that they made years ago. Look at James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, made some pretty funny tweets at the time about I think they were about incest, and now years later they used it against him. They fired him from Guardians of the Galaxy. He went on to direct a Suicide Squad movie, and then they rehired him back because the fans wanted him back to direct Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, it's just the world is so sensitive now. Even if you don't agree with something that is going on right now, it's so used against you, and it's so stupid. Nobody can be themselves anymore. Everybody has to be fake, and I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate this cruel world. I'm gonna caffeine myself to death. Fuck that.
Yes.
That's it for me.
Like that meme I sent you?
Yeah.
Need more coffee. Need more coffee. Need more caffeine. This
Need
dude
more
just drank like a big old jug of caffeine. He goes, now we can get started.
Exactly. Caffeine is my friend. Caffeine helps me tolerate so much dumb bullshit in this world.
It does.
I don't need all that extra energy.
Yeah.
You need some type of energy.
I'm already energized right now.
Little bunny.
It's just hot.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot.
By the way, I sent them that picture. I sent you that
Yeah.
video of that
I
guy.
saw
They
it.
goes, it's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah, I got that. That shit's funny as fuck. Oh man. Well, I'm light on some news too. I have just a couple of articles, sports related. So it looks like New England's quarterback Cam Newton tested positive for COVID-19.
Okay.
So he's actually gonna be out, and that actually sparked some more news on that. But let me just get on this whole Cam Newton thing. So according to ESPN, it says New England quarterback Cam Newton has tested positive for the coronavirus and is out for the team's Week 4 game against Kansas City Chiefs. League sources told ESPN and Field Yates. Late last night, we received a notice that the Patriots player tested positive for COVID-19. The player immediately entered self-quarantine, and the Patriots said this statement on Saturday. So, yeah, that broke, I believe, earlier than that. I think it broke on Friday, and then they made the official statement on Saturday. But
Right.
that, I don't know, man.
What was he doing? How did he get
That was going to be my
COVID?
next question.
Let's see here.
He's an athlete. He's a public figure. He should not be putting himself out there,
Yeah.
especially at a time where everybody is concerned about getting sick.
Oh, there was positive tests for both of the teams that were gonna play. Let's see here. I'm reading.
Yeah,
It doesn't
but
say
I mean,
exactly how he got it or what he was doing. It just gives it just broke that. It doesn't give any more information as to how he got it. It just goes on about talking about how they're gonna be needing him for the game or whatever the fuck.
I was talking to a doctor midweek at work because we all got flu shots. We got the flu shot at work, and I was asking him about COVID, and then we were talking about how he says, and this is a doctor, he says that it's just an advanced form of the flu. I said, if you get the regular flu, chances are you get COVID. It's just how your body reacts to it. Some people who are they don't get sick often. Their body reacts differently.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. So he said, have you ever met somebody who never gets sick, but when they get sick, they're like super dramatic about it?
Yeah.
I said, that's how it is. Yeah, Jesse. But he's not here to defend himself anyway.
Shout out.
I mean, you guys should have seen me in December going on to November, dude. I got sick for like that almost whole month, like that that last week of December, going on to November. I mean,
Wow.
no, December going into January.
And this, please don't edit this out. Keep that.
Fuck you.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Whatever, bitch.
Maybe in
there for
December
like a
going on
month.
to November. That'd be great.
Yes, if only. But
Anyway, go on with your story.
Yeah, I was sick for like a whole month. I couldn't move, I couldn't get up because I don't get sick often. Even as a child, like my whole childhood, I didn't get sick. So
Yeah.
now when I get sick, it's like a month. I can't do shit. Like I literally feel so weak. I can't eat. I can't even drink anything because like my body has it's not used to it, you know? Like my
Yeah.
body fights everything super quick because I have a high body temperature
Right.
already. So as soon as I start feeling sick, I get all the symptoms right away. I get like, oh, fever, and it all happens in one day because like
Yeah.
my immune system is fighting all that shit. So like I'll have like a runny nose, a sore throat, I'll be coughing, or I'll be having chills. And it all happens within like one day that like the next day I feel so much better that it's like, what the fuck just happened, you know?
Right. Right. I get you.
And it's just me getting all sick. So like when that doesn't happen and I continue being sick like that, dude, I slowly start getting super weak, slowly and slowly to the point that I can't even do shit. It feels like I'm depressed.
Yeah. Yeah. Of
It's
course.
fucking horrible, man. Like medicine doesn't work because like I didn't take it as a kid. Because
Yeah.
I didn't get sick often, you know? Like the only thing I would get was like cough medicines when everybody was fucking taking cough medicine. Just so I
I
wouldn't
have
get sick.
I have a theory that when I tell people all the time when I used to work at the grocery store, people will be like, "Oh, I think I'm feeling sick," and what's your recommendation? I said Dayquil and Nyquil. It'll get you through. But they're like, "Does that actually work?" I said, "Well, I drink it differently because I get the bottle and I just like, okay, take one every 6 hours."
Love the bottle.
So I go to Dollar Tree and I get these little tiny bottles. And they're like shot glasses. I get like 5 of them. I said, this is for Monday. This is for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But it cures you. It does work. I'm telling you. The only ones I don't overdose on is fucking Nyquil because I probably won't wake up ever again.
Yeah,
So,
true that.
so
True that. They're
but
strong as fuck.
but the Dayquil, I drink it like it's water. It's funny. Just for the caffeine effect, man. I remember when I was getting the flu shot, he asked me, he was like, have you had any trouble breathing today? And I go, a little bit. It's like, have you been coughing? I said, no, but I feel a tickle in my throat. He's like, uh-huh. I'm like, so he tested me for that thing and it came out negative. It's like, well, I wonder what it is. I'm like, I don't know. I had a large amount of coffee today. He's like, oh, you're having caffeine withdrawals. Get out of my office. So yeah, I didn't know that your body reacts to caffeine differently. Like mine, like I started having like trouble breathing because my fucking caffeine is like so wired up, like my system. So, so anyway, that's just a little funny stuff.
I get extra hyper.
Yeah,
Like you already know how I am. Imagine me
yeah,
on caffeine. I'm like,
that'd be great. I would love to see that.
all right, so the neighbor, he just
Here we,
like came in earlier.
here we go.
He dry cleans white pants. And then he was walking in with a pair of white pants dry cleaned, right? And right now he just left wearing them.
Like painter's pants?
Like he got his white pants dry cleaned, okay? He was walking in with them. That's why I don't know if you noticed when I kept staring like this, because I was like,
Yeah.
are those jeans? White
Yeah.
jeans? You
Mhm.
got them white clean? I'm like dry clean? And so I'm like, first I was like, oh, they're probably like his girlfriend or wives, you know?
Yeah,
Right now, I just see him walk out wearing them. And I'm like, fuck, boy.
laundry day, homie, laundry day.
No, but he had like a nice shirt on, and then he was taking more dry clean clothing with him. But I'm like, fuck, those shits are bright.
Have you heard him snore?
Yes, dude. Like I sleep with my window open. I hear that shit fucking loud.
You need a CPAP machine, man.
Even when he has
You know-
that
yeah,
window
exactly.
closed, even when it's closed, I can still hear that shit.
Yeah,
That's sleep
Like-
apnea, right?
He should get that checked. He needs a CPAP machine ASAP.
But,
He could have apnea. It could be apnea.
That's what the CPAP
Oh.
machine's for.
Yeah, that's what he said before. Okay, but move on.
I didn't hear
Moving
him.
on.
I was talking.
Moving on. With the whole Rona.
Yeah.
Again, from ESPN.com, the NFL and the NFL Players Association are investigating the Tennessee Titans for violating coronavirus protocols.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus should have still
You're
getting
gonna
real.
get
So the article states as follows: The NFL and the NFL Players Association are investigating whether the Tennessee Titans, who have had 18 members of their organization test positive for COVID-19 in the past week, violated the league's coronavirus-related protocols, sources told ESPN. So in a week, they had 18 cases within their camp.
Yeah.
I mean,
do they have any limitations in Tennessee?
I don't think so.
Because I know they vary by state.
Utah is the one that has like light restrictions because they're actually having some fans attend in Utah. So I know there's some places. I think Tennessee is still not able to have fans at their stadium.
Yeah, but I mean like personal limitations. Like I know they're not supposed to I know there's no self quarantining in Tennessee. There's no like what is it?
Oh, like
the indoors, like a stay indoor order.
I don't think there is. No.
That's 18 is a lot, dude, in a week.
Yeah.
That had to have been some kind of party or some kind of gathering or some kind of, after party after practice and stuff like that. To get 18, that's a lot, dude. Yeah. That's a lot.
It says officials from both NFL and the NFL Players Association have been in Tennessee since Friday, seeking answers to an issue that some sources believe ultimately will wind up with the league making an example of the Titans.
Yeah.
They have to. I mean,
I think so.
Really? How are you going to have so many cases? I mean, what, people aren't washing their hands? Oh, we should send Jesse over there to tell him to wear their fucking masks. Jesse, we got a job for you, player.
You're going to Tennessee.
Going to Tennessee, player.
Is you're the only 10 I see.
Oh, you heard that?
No, I'm shaped like a 10.
She blew a kiss at you.
I'm shaped like a 10, but no.
No.
Oh my god. What is that again?
It's like chorizo, dude. It's like a different type of chorizo.
I'm gonna keep forgetting what it is just because I don't know that word.
Already. I'm just saying so you can see it. How it's
no, thank you.
I don't like chorizo. I don't like chorizo. Okay.
My chorizo belongs to somebody else. Thank you.
I already told you my chorizo story, so you can't make me eat it.
Oh no, you don't have to eat it. You have to taste it.
I don't want to do a 45-minute podcast of you guys just going back and forth about chorizo. Okay. Did you guys, Ramon, you watch football, right?
Yes.
Are all the teams back or just certain the football? Yeah, that's why I call it the football.
All the teams are back.
Okay. Did you see last week what Denver did for their stadium since they can't have fans?
That game I did not see.
Okay, so the Denver Broncos, and this I caught it because I was actually watching part of the game just because I heard this was going to happen. The stadium was filled with cardboard cutouts of the cast of South Park.
What?
Yeah.
Every single
person in that I don't know if it was all the seats, but I know there was a super big section where all the cardboard cutouts were the characters of South Park's wearing masks.
Oh, that's right, because they're in Colorado.
They're in Colorado.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna send you guys a link so you guys can see the new. You guys can see that, and you guys have to see the new episode of South Park that came out on Wednesday called the Pandemic Special.
Oh, is that the one for the coronavirus?
Oh my god, it was hilarious, and it was.
I just want to know. I want to know, is Satan gonna make an appearance with
Saddam Hussein?
Yeah, with Saddam.
Actually, I think in the show Saddam already died but I'm gonna send you guys the link so you guys can at least see that episode. Ramon, please watch the episode.
Yeah, I have to see that.
It's fucking hilarious. We have to talk about this next week because it was so funny. I wish Jesse was here because I think I sent him the link because it was so funny, hilarious. But yeah, that's what Denver did in their stadium. All the characters of South Park were there, even Chef, and Chef's been dead for like 5 seasons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It was there.
I didn't see all the characters, but I do recognize a lot of them that were there.
I hope the aliens are in there, and maybe a cow. A cow.
We're Tim and what's his face?
Timmy
and Jimmy. Yeah, they were all there. And then
Terrence and what's their face?
Terrence and Philip, the emo kids were there.
Oh,
The goth kids?
Wendy Testerberg. Yeah. Oh my God, the goth kids are fucking. Actually, the goth girl was not wearing a mask because she was a rebel. She had a cigarette in her hand.
Oh.
So it was cool. It was cool. I loved it.
Nice.
I watched the game specifically for that, just because they would pan up to the and our audience is going crazy, and they'll go to the camera like that. And it's just the cast of South Park and shit, which I thought was
I
funny.
See that. I have to see that.
Yeah. But it's, if you guys haven't noticed, it's October.
It is.
Yeah.
It's Halloween season.
It's Halloween.
Right there. Jess and I wanted to do something today for the podcast, but he's not here. We wanted to talk about just horror stuff, horror-based stuff. I know one of the things that we wanted to do, and I could ask you guys this, because Ramon, I know you're not going to be here next week. And Araceli, we'll probably bring you in again next week to do the third one.
You don't bring me in. I bring myself in.
No, we bring you in.
No, we bring you in.
I bring myself in.
No, she doesn't.
Just like you bring in November before December.
Yeah.
Oh.
She didn't catch that. I said November before December.
Yeah,
That's
she did,
okay.
yeah.
Never mind. She didn't catch it.
Yeah,
but
I got
okay.
it though. It's all right, I got you.
No, I got it. No, it didn't go. I got it. I was like, oh shit, it got it.
No,
So we'll go into more detail next week. But for today, can you guys name your favorite, either one, favorite horror icon? It doesn't have to be a Halloween Halloween movie. It could be anybody in a horror icon that you guys actually enjoy.
Wow.
That's a good one. I don't know, because I mean,
I used to
horror
like
isn't
Freddy.
Really my genre.
Yeah.
I used to like Freddy just because, like, this thing can just attack you in your dreams. He don't even gotta wait for you, like,
That's true.
anywhere.
He can fuck you up while you're sleeping.
And, like, he just sees you and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get this bitch too. Like, fuck.
And you can't even run anywhere. You can. The only way you can
he's
fucking not get killed is if you're awake and. Yeah. Well.
Ramon?
Yeah. Fuck. I would probably have to say maybe Leatherface.
Leatherface?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Texas Chainsaw movies?
I seen one of them.
Oh yeah, we saw that one in 3D. I remember.
Yeah.
We saw that one in 3D.
So
That's me with my
I would
chainsaw.
have to say that, because that's pretty crazy, you know, wearing people's faces and shit.
Okay, what about this, Araceli? So you like Freddy Krueger. What's, in your opinion, the best Elm Street movie?
I would have to say the first one, just because.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I like that answer. Now I can go with my boy, but I'm gonna throw you guys a curveball from my boy. But
I mean, I feel like it's not even him. You just want Jamie Lee Curtis, and that's it.
No, I like the whole series. Well, actually, you can't say Jamie Lee Curtis because she's not in every single movie, and I've seen every single movie, and I enjoy every single movie. Some more than others. Some of them are just pure shit. But you know, the series itself as a whole is what I like about. Is what I like the most. But I'm gonna throw a curveball at you, and one of the horror icons that I really love is the red-faced demon from Insidious.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
That's
I like
a nice
that
one,
dude.
right? Mm-hmm.
And
Ramon,
that
if you
little
haven't
song?
seen Insidious, yeah. Tiptoe by the window. Yeah, I love that song.
And what is he spinning his fucking thing, right?
His little record, just like this and shit. Yeah, he's playing that song.
Fucking
Hell yeah.
creeper.
Hell yeah. So it's Halloween time. I think we're gonna go into more lists when Jesse comes in. Do you guys have anything else for today's episode?
Just wanted to get your thoughts on. I know we typically don't do politics here,
Okay.
but bring up the whole voting and thing.
Okay.
What is your guys' opinion on Trump getting coronavirus?
I think it's hilarious, and it was bound to happen soon.
I go two ways about it because I think it's pretty funny that he never took anything seriously and now he got COVID. But at the same time, I also have to look at it in a conspiracy theory type of eye. That I find it really funny that the Comedy Central roast that was happening this week. Oh wait, it wasn't Comedy Central roast. It was the debate that happened this week. He clearly, in my opinion, there was no winner. They both look like assholes. They, there was no winner. But I do believe that the fact that he has COVID now going into another debate this week is, I don't know. I think there's no confidence on his behalf.
Yeah.
Because he has basically him against the whole world right now. Yes, you have your Trump supporters. Yes, you have people that are following him, but he's kind of going it. He's basically looks like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
Yeah, I have my own opinion on that.
Right.
And I'm putting my conspiracy hat on. I personally think that this is a way to push a vaccine. The reason being is, as you guys know, or if you guys have been following, he went to the hospital.
Yeah.
So I see it going this type of way to where he's gonna get very ill, and they're gonna make a big thing like, oh my God, the president's on his deathbed, blah 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 blah, and then he's gonna make this miraculous comeback. He's gonna get on the mic and he's like, oh yeah, I was gonna die. You know how he over exaggerates some things.
Yeah.
But
But
this vaccine is what saved me. This
The
vaccine
one thing
here, you need to take this or else you're gonna die from the Rona. And that's how they're gonna push the vaccine.
I know I saw on TMZ, because I got what is it called? A notification on my phone that they have him under a certain type of drug cocktail that's helping him out. What's that cocktail? I don't know. They'll eventually say in time, but it's going to lead to a vaccine. I think you're right around that one, Ramon.
Yeah, I think that's how that's going to go. And then there's also some healthcare institutions that are now obligating their staff to get the flu vaccine. So there's that too.
Like, the thing about him being sick is that it can be very, very biased with the people that support him.
Yeah.
Because then they're going to be like, if he recovers super quick, they're going to be like, oh, it's nothing. It's not even a serious issue. So nobody needs to wear their mask. If the president got sick and he got better right away, then there's no point of wearing masks because they're going to give us a vaccine soon, which I think is the dumbest thing ever, because that's the government pushing their own things into people. Whether it sounds like a conspiracy theory or not, that is exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree, 100%.
Because what state was it that they already took off their mask ban?
Nevada. Was it Nevada? I think it was Nevada. No, it wasn't Nevada. I'm sorry. Sorry. That's wrong.
No, because I would remember that.
I can't think of that.
They took the whole mask thing off already, and it's stupid. It's like, how are you gonna do that in the middle of a pandemic when people are still getting sick? Fucking athletes.
It's not Texas, right?
I don't think it's no. Texas opened up restaurants. Texas opened up restaurants with.
I know there's certain part of Texas where you can have like organized sports now. The reason why, because Holy White's whole thing. But yeah, like because I have a cousin that's I don't know where in Texas, and her son's already playing he's playing soccer like with no restrictions. So it's like, where are we at, California? Like.
Well, the thing with California is that nobody wants to take care of themselves.
That's true.
That's the problem. Everybody, especially Gen Z, thinks that they know better, and they think that it's not going to help. They think they know everything right now, and that's their prerogative. But God damn it, wear your mask. I'm trying to go out. I'm trying to go to a fucking sit at an Applebee's. I don't want to sit in a fucking parking lot at the Denny's. I want to go inside of the Denny's.
Yeah. I want to go have fucking bottomless fries at Red Robin. Yum.
Yes, please.
I want to go to the movie theater and watch a movie for once.
I want to go into the fucking mall and spend the money that I work hard for just to give it back to society. God damn it, that's my prerogative.
Instead of giving it to Jeff Bezos.
I wanted to go to Halloween Horror Nights this year. God damn it.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that shit too, man. And especially because I missed last year. Oh, we both missed last year.
No, I went to. Well, I didn't go because
Mary,
we went to the Queen Mary and the LA Haunted Day, right?
It's because, man, those tickets for Horror Nights, they're getting expensive, man.
Each year it's gonna go up. It does not matter.
But it is worth it.
I mean,
Do you get scared? Do you guys get scared?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, I think our shining moment had to have been Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
I think that had to, by far, to this day, has to be my favorite maze.
Yeah,
It has
absolutely.
You know,
that and La Llorona because of Ninja.
Yeah.
Just the ninja part of the whole.
I've been to Universal. I went to Warner Brothers, dude. I can see them coming from a mile away. They're fucking hiding, and I'm like, oh shit. I was like, I usually let them go first because I can see them hiding. I'm like, oh, I know this bitch is a scary bitch, so I'm gonna let this bitch get
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah, that backfired.
That doesn't work.
That backfired.
Not with us. That doesn't work with us. We
Yeah.
just
Like I see them from a mile away. They're hiding, they're creeping, and I can see them. I can't get scared. I think it's all the fucking movies I watched as a child. Like I'm already like I can feel like where that fucking creeper is gonna be at. And
yeah.
I'm like, I'm not scared. Like I don't jump. They don't scare me for shit. Like they'll get super close to you, and that's when I'm like, yo, because
Well, I mean,
it's
they're not
like
supposed to touch you.
exactly. That's when it's like, yo, you're getting too close. I
I
didn't
mean,
sign
they-
anything.
They could invade your personal space. They just can't touch you.
No, yeah, like no, like hands. I see hands coming towards me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you scared of hands?
And you went to Horror Nights for this, or you went somewhere else?
No, I've been to Horror Nights and I've been to the Warner Brothers Studios because they also have one.
Yeah.
They didn't
Yeah, but-
scare me for shit.
Yeah, Warner Brothers. I mean,
It's tiny, but like
they
the only thing I
tried.
like,
Mhm.
they had fucking one of those fucking things that goes all the way to the top and it fucking just drops down super quick.
Oh, kind of like the Supreme Scream at Knott's.
Yeah, it's like the ones that you just sit up and it takes you all the way to the top, and as soon as it reaches to the
Yeah.
top, it just falls.
like,
So that's the only
free
thing
fall.
that I enjoyed. And then they had the True Blood club in there, so they
Yeah.
were selling fucking alcohol.
Oh, yeah. No, we go.
Wrong.
You know, we go to Horror Nights and we have fun every year, and we just get the shit scared out of us every single time.
I've
Yeah.
never been scared.
I have. Remember that clown maze, Oz?
Oh, you came out sweating. He went into a full fetal position.
Okay, look.
in
Story
that
on that.
maze.
Story time. Story time.
All right, you guys, before we leave, we have a story time for you.
Yes. So it was what 3-4 years ago, Oz?
2013, I believe it was.
So
Yep.
we went to Halloween Horror Nights and they had a clown maze. And as some of you know, I am not very fond of clowns. And you know,
I think that should have been your scary character, fucking it, Pennywise.
Fuck that, cause of him, cause of that motherfucker's a Pennywise. I can't.
Yeah.
So, you know, you had Oz over here gassing me up. Come on, bro, you got this, dog. You just go in there, just get through it. And I'm like, no,
Yeah.
fool, no. Well, after him convincing me and everybody else peer pressuring me.
Well, god damn it, we paid $82 fucking dollars.
did.
You're not gonna sit out a fucking maze.
We did.
Get
we
your
did,
ass in there, you
we
sissy.
did. So, fucking, I'm like, fuck it. So I go in, right? And it happened just like you said, everybody, I knew where they were popping up, so it didn't kind of scare me. So, and not only that, there was a couple in front of us, so I knew where the jump scares were at. But on one of them, I guess they caught on, and the couple that was in front of me didn't get scared, so I'm like, oh, fuck it, there's nothing here, fuck it. It was like a little kind of tunnel type thing. And I was starting to walk in, the fucking clown comes out of the corner and just fucking scares the shit out of me. And I was like, oh, shit. And I just feel myself starting to go like this. And then I was like, come on, fool, let's go. Let's go.
I couldn't move him. I've never seen him so frozen.
Yeah,
but he went into full fetal position.
I was going
my
down. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, I just fucking hate clowns.
Yeah.
I do not like them at all. So, yeah, I mean, luckily I made it through. But still, that was an experience.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was my Sabino moment.
I think one time my cousin Karina got so scared that she took a knee. Remember what maze it was, but she got jumped on like twice. Bye. She just went down to a fucking knee and went like this, and we were like, "Get up!"
Yeah. And I also have to I had to start wearing wrinkle-free shirts.
Yeah, I'll tell you this much. I was talking with my cousins and Alondra about coming onto the podcast on a Saturday night, and we're gonna tell all our stories for Halloween Horror Nights
Ooh.
because we obviously can't go this year, so we might as well reflect on the ones that we've been to.
I don't have any good ones because I don't get scared.
It's just I don't know. You just have no soul. That's why.
No, I do. My
Fuck.
biggest fucking fear is being caught off guard in the middle of nowhere and then like in the pitch dark and the fucking man comes out of nowhere with the fucking knife. Like where am I
That's
gonna run?
that's not fear. That's common sense.
Yeah.
That is my fear. That is the only fear. Like I don't care if a man is walking towards me in a fucking city by myself. Like I have places to run, not in the
Do I,
fucking middle of
do,
nowhere.
do I smell a rando nautica in the making? No, just kidding.
Would you say that you run? You run so far away? You gotta get away?
And I couldn't get away.
Mm.
No?
Did you drive along the avenue? I had to throw that one in there.
Ah.
I had to throw that one. But yeah, that's an idea. That hopefully we're gonna do that because
Yeah.
it is Halloween. It is Halloween month here at the Fetterly Club podcast and around the world. We could bring in hopefully Jesse when he comes back next week, or since you're not gonna be here, Ramon, we're gonna be doing more this type of stuff. So we can really look into the Halloween Horror Nights podcast.
Can we also talk
With-
about nightmares?
We could talk about whatever you want. It's scary time.
Reoccurring nightmares?
I have so many
Is this
stories
for
about
next
sleep
week?
paralysis. Yeah, we could do it next week. We could do it next
Ooh,
week.
I
I
may
have so
to
many
get on
stories.
next week.
I have so many stories of sleep paralysis. It's not even funny.
So would
Because,
that be a
like,
special
what-
episode of it then? Just telling stories?
We could no. This is all part of the podcast.
It's October.
It's October, fool.
It's
I'm gonna do it for next
Spooky
week. I'll-
Okay, well let me know, and you're gonna hop on. We're gonna hop on. We're gonna do it again.
I'm down to do
Got-
stories. I can do that. I'll do that. I'm
Yeah,
down.
I'll
I'm
worry
down.
about some of the articles like I usually do because I usually carry this podcast anyway. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say that.
You're the only one that even fucking.
I'm the only one that researches this in this bitch. God damn it.
After I leave, I forget about it until it's Sunday again, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should
Oh, no.
just join them.
Oh no! As soon as I get off, I start planning my next week.
I have no plans for the future.
I think I
Let it
offended
happen.
Ramon when I said I'm the only one that researches because he stayed quiet after that.
Yeah, he's like, I just read an article in too, but you say
He-
that you're the only one that did anything.
He looks like the dog from The Simpsons with the crazy eyes.
Which one?
Anyway, the one that they
What
that they zoom into The
If it-
Simpsons, he's just
Yeah.
going sideways.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's
I thought it was
too, right?
like
He's
I thought it was the little crusty doll that starts murdering people.
Was that a really?
That's a Halloween.
It's an
Yeah.
Halloween episode, yeah, The
It's
Simpsons.
a Halloween
So
episode of
is
The
it like
Simpsons.
a la Chucky type status?
Yeah, and it's a
Yeah.
crusty doll.
Yeah, and it's Bart's, and nobody believes him.
Did the doll try to kill him too? Or was it
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
nobody believes me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill
Yeah.
everybody and make it...
You've never seen the Treehouse of Horror episodes for The Simpsons, Ramon?
I've seen some.
They're fucking not.
They're good. They're always they always top notch.
The only
Always
one I
top notch.
remember is the ones where the presidents were both aliens, like the candidates.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And he unmasked both of them, and it didn't matter. They voted for, I think, both of them. I
Nah,
think,
they
right?
still won it. The whole human race got enslaved.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. I
Eh.
remember that.
You can't get mad at
And
me.
then-
I voted for Kato's. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're both standing right there.
Are those the aliens that always are grabbing hands?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. I remember. I
But they're not gay.
remember.
but they're not gay.
I do want to watch that South Park episode though.
Yes. I'll send it to you.
It's not on like Hulu or any
It's on.
streaming service.
It's on HBO Max now because
Oh, I love that shit.
I
they
know.
they got paid $500 million to put their content on there. God damn it.
It was on
It's good.
Hulu.
Yeah. I actually saw a documentary on South Park where when their contract with Comedy Central was up for before the start of season, I believe it was season 10. So they were negotiating the contract, and specifically Matt Stone and Trey Parker, the creators, had put in their contract that they'll do X amount of seasons, but they got to get the rights to digital content on South Park. Now, this is at a
Well,
time
they
where
should.
wait, let me finish. This is at a time where digital content wasn't a thing. There was no Hulu. There was no Netflix. They were just thinking ahead of time. I said, one day we're going to create a website and we're going to put these episodes on the website. We're going to own it and get the money. 2 years after they created that contract, Netflix called them and gave them $150 million for their series. Now they get all that money. Comedy Central gets no money because it's in their contracts that they own the digital rights of their show.
That's good.
Yeah, and then
That's fucking smart.
when Hulu bought them, they gave them $300 million for their content. HBO Max just gave them $500 million, and they keep all that money.
That's 250
None of it.
million for each of them.
Comedy Central gets no money because it's in their contract clause that they own the digital content. Now, how fucking smart that was years ago.
Can I just say that,
No.
like, I was looking at Trey Parker and what's his face, because I'm like, what was
Matt Stone.
Yeah, because I was like, what's that one movie that they made that was fucking hilarious? And it was basketball.
Basketball.
Basketball. Dude, I didn't even know that Trey fucking directed Team America World Police.
He directed Team America World Police, and he was also in Despicable Me 3.
Yeah, I know. And
Yeah.
I'm like, the fucking jokes in this fucking movie now make sense.
Yeah, in Team America?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Have you seen Team America? Oh, no, Ramon, you haven't seen Team America.
Is that
It's
the
a
one with the
basic.
puppets?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember
Every-
some of it.
Everything on there makes sense now.
Yeah.
They put it out years before. I remember Team America was the first R-rated movie I saw when I turned
Yeah,
17.
America.
And I was able to go to R-rated movies. That was the first movie I saw. I felt so special.
Was that movie based on trying to clown toy soldiers?
Trying to clown
No.
Hollywood
Yeah,
in
and then
in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
fuck yeah, America.
Yeah. But that's it. That's all I got for today.
Oh,
That is
man.
their song, their
Oh.
theme.
Don't forget to vote for Kanye West.
Yes. I have a comment on here from Chingaemos. It says, "What happened to the infamous black box from the good old days?" I remember that black box.
The black
The box? cable
The infamous
The cable
black
box?
cable box.
The cable-
Oh,
the
it was the rigged cable box. Yes.
Yes,
The
and it
rigged.
gave you all the channels, including the triple X ones.
Oh,
I
yes.
remember
When it was like
the-
Channel
You're like,
38.
yeah.
Channel 38, I believe. It was
Channel-
one of them.
Hey, Oz, do you remember when WWF at the time was on
Yeah.
channel 98 and right like at 10:15 or 10:20 it would switch on over to like the triple X channel and it was all
It'll
like
turn into-
blurry and stuff?
It'll turn into Skinamax. Yeah, I remember.
Dude.
Oh my god, there used to be this one show that I would think it was the funniest thing to watch. I would fucking watch it. I don't care. It was like super soft hardcore porn. But
What,
it was
Diaries?
it was on the Playboy channel.
It was real sex.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't because I
Exactly.
seen it. I paid a lot of attention. I'm like, that's not how you have sex. I'm like, no. So I knew it wasn't real.
Ladies and
It was
gentlemen, we all know that Araceli knows how to have sex. She just said it.
I know
right now.
how to give you a
It's
great
on
time.
It's on the podcast. She just said it.
It's
Yes.
on the podcast.
Yeah. Write it in on
So-
ballot.
Fuck you. So the show was people would send in their crazy sick stories, and
Yeah.
then so they would read like a little bit of it, just like any other show, and then it would transition to like the actual like story, whatever they were writing. So it would always be like some crazy sex shit that was going on. And then like at the end was like at the end like the dude would be like on top of her, like she'll be on the bed like this and he'll be behind her, and then he'll just have her like this and they'll be moving like together, okay, together, synchronously moving together. And I'm like, this is the fakest like fucking I've ever seen. And then be like, that was a great story.
Wow.
And then like maybe we should try things like this next time. And then the fucking show ends and I'm like, oh my god.
You know what that right now? What that reminded me of, and I'm probably gonna get my ass beat in the comments if I get this wrong. Loveline.
Okay,
Adam
with Dr.
Carolla
Drew.
and
Dr. Drew.
Right?
Yeah.
Man, that shit. I love that show, man.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
started off as a radio show, and then they actually made it into a TV show on MTV.
But it's better
Yeah.
as a radio show. It didn't work as a TV show because there were too many
Yeah.
restrictions.
Yeah, I actually like that show because they tried to put it on like really late night, like at midnight, right? And it didn't work because
Yeah. There was no. I mean, you kind of put those shows at midnight. Look at back in the day when Jerry Springer was a hit. It was
Oh,
on like at
yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning
yeah, I remember that.
because
Jerry.
yeah, that's when Jerry Springer was good. When people would fight.
Like,
When you
fight,
see
fight.
when you see a hot, cute girl sitting down, it's like, what's your secret? I'm really a man. You know, that type of stuff was seen. Yeah. Yeah.
Steve,
So
Steve,
that's that
Steve,
type of.
Steve.
Or when they made his fucking show. I mean, the movie.
Yeah, Ringmaster. Oh yeah, I love that movie. I actually saw that. It was on Hulu like a couple of months ago. Then I saw it.
Yeah. Oh my god,
That's
have you
so.
guys seen that? He's a fucking judge.
Who?
Yeah, he's a judge now.
Yeah,
Jerry Springer.
Jerry. Yeah,
Yes.
he's a
legit
fucking
judge?
judge.
Or
I have
just
no
a judge
idea,
on
but
TV?
he's a judge
Yeah.
on TV. But I don't know if he's like qualified to be a fucking judge.
You have to be in order to be called a judge. Like
I
a
don't
Steven
know.
Seagal, he's a sheriff.
Is
Steven
Judge
Seagal's
Judy
a sheriff.
really a judge though?
Yes,
He
yes.
is?
Would you even be
Yes.
scared of Steven Seagal with his
No.
fucking
You've
hanging
been
stomach?
you've been pulled over for going too fast. Slow it down a bit.
I am Batman.
I think everybody.
That's what he sounds like. I swear to God, that's what Steven Seagal sounds like.
I
He sounds like it.
I think everybody and their mom would just know Chuck Norris as the best fucking
Walker,
Texas
Texas Ranger.
Ranger.
My mom still watches that. There's sometimes when I'm asleep and at 6 o'clock in the morning I hear dong 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 dong. And I know she'd watch.
What
Yeah.
channel? What the hell?
He watches it on Ion TV,
Yeah.
but I also help her discover that on an app called Pluto TV, he has his own actual channel that plays Walker Texas Ranger 24/7.
What?
Dude,
Wow.
Yeah.
you know what the funny thing about Oz's mom and my mom is the fact that they're like the female versions of us. Like
Yeah.
they watch the same shows. They'll watch the same show. Like Law and Order, dun, dun, they'll know. They'll
Yeah.
know. You know what I mean? So it's like. my
Well,
mom
if you
watches
guys
the same-
met my dad, which you guys did, I am him.
Yeah, I believe that. I
am
met your
him.
dad a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your pops?
I have no idea. This dude is living his own life.
Oh, living my best life.
Yeah, he has a girlfriend.
Oh. All right.
You've been replaced.
I'm
You're
glad. I don't go.
no longer the apple of his eye.
Yes.
Thank God, I can do whatever I want now.
You always could. You're always alone.
She's now the compost of his eyes.
But now, I have no repercussions of my actions.
Okay, we're rambling. Let's go.
So with that being said, that is gonna be it for another great episode of the Fetterly Club podcast.
Oh,
here.
we didn't do the
oh,
words of wisdom.
I was
Oh.
I was gonna wrap it up right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. With that being said, I was gonna hand it over to the Oz for the words of wisdom for today. So with that being
Okay.
said, Oz, take it away, enlighten us today, because
Well, I didn't have anything planned, so I'll just come up off the top of the
Fuck it,
head.
thug life.
I believe, well, I learned something in therapy a couple of weeks ago, which is called the what if factor, meaning to not live your life with what ifs. Don't ever live a life with what ifs. What if when somebody passed away that's close to us, we always ask ourselves, what if I would have done more? What if I would have said more? You know, stuff like that. Don't live a life with what ifs. If there's somebody on your mind that you want to talk to, reach out to them. Two things are going to happen. They're either going to respond or they're not. But at least you made the effort and you're not going to live a life with a what if. So if I can give you any advice for this week, it's to not live a life with what ifs and trust your gut and just go for it.
Your gut
And
is always going to be correct.
your
no
gut
matter
is
what.
always right.
Before you even know anything, your gut is
That's right.
already telling you.
Yeah,
And also protect yourself from this disease and wear your masks.
Jesse.
And if you can, take your flu shots. Please go get your flu shot. It's very important.
I've never
it
taken
may-
a flu shot.
It may not be the cure for COVID, but you may never know. It might help.
Yeah.
So yeah, wear your masks.
When did you get the flu
And-
shot?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. You haven't
Yes.
felt any symptoms like
No, not actually.
minor
No, just
minor flu?
it was
symptoms?
just a little ache on my shoulder, but
Yeah,
that's it.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's
But
because
that's
of
it.
all that virus in there.
Nothing. No symptoms out of the ordinary. I still have allergies, and half my nose is still clogged up because I have a.
Fuck, 'cause of the fires.
Yeah.
You're muted if you're talking.
And I
about
have,
that.
and I also have a deviated septum, which I discovered. So
Araceli, you're
Right.
right. There you go.
Yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
we can tell now. So if it's red on your mic piece, we know that you're muted.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
I know. I seen it. And I was like, oh shit, let me turn it back on.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, Oz, we appreciate your words of wisdom, and Oz is right. don't take your family for granted.
Yeah.
Or
Anybody for
or
granted.
anybody. Yeah, or
Anybody for
anybody.
granted.
And yeah, take care of your loved ones.
Yeah, and then if you tried, just stay with that thought that you tried.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's the best part. That's the best way to live in life is, let's say a friendship ends, you can leave with your head held high because at least you tried. And
Yeah.
that's all. And that's all. It's simple.
There it is. There it is.
If you ever feel bad for turning your back on somebody, then you know you're doing something right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because like you wouldn't do that to just anybody. You know you're caring about somebody, but you're gonna be working on yourself more than anybody. That should be your everybody's number one priority. Work on themselves before they even try to help anybody else.
Yeah.
That's right. 100%.
Can't love someone if you can't love yourself.
Like
Thank you.
my man's RuPaul's will say.
RuPaul, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How are you gonna love anybody else when you
That's
can't
right.
love your damn self?
Mm-hmm. So with that, my peeps, we bid adieu. This is the glorious one here with the Oz.
This is the Oz, aka the Phenomenal FKR. Please follow me on TikTok at Phenomenal FKR. I am up to almost 1,000 followers and almost 20,000 likes on my videos.
I
So
would
please follow. So thank you. I have more followers on TikTok than I do on Instagram, and I have more followers than I actually have friends in real life. So thank you.
Oh, by the way, that last TikTok about cussing at the game in Spanish. Oh,
Thank you. Yes.
I'm like, bro, have you seen me play? Have you seen me play, bro?
Yes, that video is actually up to almost 10,000 likes. So
It's-
I appreciate that.
It is like
I
that.
appreciate that.
It is like that. And then we
It's
have.
been. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that it's the last two videos I posted up have gotten so much clout. It's not even funny.
Mm-hmm. So follow. Wait, I can do this. I'm gonna learn how to do this. Follow the Oz at. What were your handles again?
At Phenomenal FKR1 on TikTok. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Phenomenal FKR. If you do friend me or send me messages, please tell me you're from the podcast, because other than that, I won't read them and I will delete them. That is it.
Yes. And then we have this way. This way. There we go.
She's actually right under me, right here.
Oh no,
She's
she's
right
on the side of me right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm exactly where he's pointing at.
And
Down
then we
here?
have Araceli here.
No, where Ramon is pointing.
Okay.
So you have to point up to your Elm Street sign. That's where she's
Oh.
at.
Right here.
Point up.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah.
you guys are
No,
both.
but you said the Elm Street sign is
Yeah,
right
that
here,
was
so
that,
she's
that,
up
that,
here.
that was
Okay.
my bad. So it's at an
Okay.
angle to your right, like so you gotta kind of point like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but-
Because you're here and she's here. So.
Oh, she's down there. Okay.
And then John Cena is right here because there's nobody there.
You,
Aha! I thought you had a picture of him right to the right side of you right there, but. Anyway, folks, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. So thank you very much for tuning in, Angelica and Chingaemos.
okay, yeah. So you guys can add me on social media as well, since I guess I don't get to say anything.
Whoa.
Well,
You weren't speaking fast enough. You just went quiet.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say something, and then you guys were going on a little tangent about where I was, and I'm like,
I
okay,
didn't-
I'm gonna let them do whatever they want.
I didn't go on a tangent. I was just responding to his message.
why are you
That's what
yelling?
he said. So why are you yelling? First of all, bring it down.
So you can
this is
add
the
me
Fetterly
on
Club
on
podcast.
Twitter. Is Shelster SHEZZTERZ, and that is my Twitter. My
Awesome.
Instagram is my name, Araceli B.
Now, question: since you're plugging in your handles, are you actually gonna add people and actually get on your social media, or you're just plugging it in because Oz is plugging it in?
If they let me know who they are, then for sure. I don't add randos on Instagram.
Okay,
Twitter, you can add
everybody
me all you
share
want.
this video and make sure everybody adds her randomly. So she just gets all these fucking notifications and shit. So she's like, what the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? I don't even know this person. So let's make that a thing.
Are you done?
I'm gonna give that 24 hours before she changes her mind.
Yeah.
Of what?
we could get rid of my handle on the video?
Yo, the fucking brandos are following me. What the fuck? That's gonna be tomorrow. Watch.
It is.
Look who requested me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm be like- I'll just see. I'm like, hey, do you guys know this person? Do you guys know this
And
person?
we get random people following us too, so it's like,
Do you know this person?
yeah, it's gonna be an adventure. Everybody at her.
Can we all talk about how everybody hates Gabby Hanna?
I have nothing against her. I don't know her.
I don't know who that is.
Gabby?
I know who she is. I just don't care for her.
I don't know who she is.
She's a person in the spotlight. Her life is not
Or
important.
YouTuber.
I know.
A YouTuber that blames everybody but herself for
Is that the one that
for
said Da
misfortunes.
Vinci wrong?
What?
Córtala ya, güey. Ya.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all, that's gonna be it for us. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we appreciate you all. So, with that being said, we are off until the next one. Peace.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
And we're done.
I still give